Leo Collective. What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday to you all. I hope you're doing amazing. Let's pull some cards for you. See what you need to see. We're only using tarot today. I'm using 3 decks. So no oracle cards. Though I love my oracle cards. None today because I couldn't decide which one to use. So let's see what you need to hear today. What do you need to know about your energy right now? You got the Knight of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Could be any earth sign, but namely a Virgo. This is Virgo Venus energy. Sometimes when I get this card, I start hearing Finally by C.C. Peniston. Finally, it has happened to me right in front of my face, and I just can't deny it or whatever she says. But don't focus on that song, because that song is actually like, I feel like she's saying that he tricked her, but this is not a trick. This is a stable offer usually. The Knight of Pentacles represents a lot of different things, so I'm gonna wait until I get a second card. It is a slow card. It's slow and steady wins the race. It can talk about being a late bloomer. That's why sometimes I hear finally. We'll have to see. What's coming that you don't see? You could be on a Leo Virgo cusp as well. What's coming that you don't see? The Death card. A change. A big change. This is being in a period of transition. It's transformation. So there's a major change. This is like shedding old skin. It could be happening in Scorpio season. Okay. What's the challenge for you? Now, I know we don't like change, right? As fixed signs. The challenge for you is the Four of Cups. Cancer Moon. If you snooze, you lose. This is your message because you got the slow Knight of Pentacles. Sometimes he's moving so slow that he's not even usually in his armor. Although on this card he is, which might be a sign that you are in your armor. But it is a card of procrastination. Like being so attentive to details, so anal retentive, so much of a perfectionist that you don't actually get moving. He's usually not mounted on his horse. He is here though, so it gives me a sense that you are ready for something, but maybe not completely. And it could be change because we don't like change. Yeah, y'all know we don't like change, and this is a missed opportunity. So there could be a message here about not dragging your feet about something, but we'll see. What's the overall energy for all of this? What is the point here? The Hermit card. I want to read y'all this card in this deck. Hold on. Wow. Open the box and it's the first one on top. Nothing changes if you wait. Yeah, I want to read this. I didn't do this for anybody else, but I'm going to do it for you because there's a reason why I thought about this card and it was sitting right on top when I opened it. King of Pentacles. It's like an unwillingness. It's in reverse. Sometimes this talks about not being willing to take a gamble, a risk on yourself. Okay. Could be something about your money. Ooh, the Emperor. Some of y'all might need to apply for a promotion or something. Like, it might be something coming across your timeline, your desk, that you need to take action on, like bold action. But let's read this and see what the book says. So bear with me, y'all, because I can't believe that was on time. Nothing changes if you wait. Nothing changes if you wait. What page are you on? Number 99. That could be significant. And y'all know 9s are all about being very close to finishing something out. So the Hermit card is a number 9. So it says action creates the future, not waiting. Your key themes are initiative, empowerment, personal responsibility, forward motion, self-activation, and the courage to begin. Your message is you can dream, plan, visualize, and prepare, but at some point you have to move. What did I say? If you snooze, you lose. It's like Spirit is telling you to get moving on something. It says waiting might feel safe, but it keeps you stuck. Change doesn't come from hoping. Change. This card is a wake-up call. Nothing shifts until you do. You don't need to wait for the right mood, the right timing, or the perfect confidence level. You already have enough to begin. Every breakthrough starts with a single choice to take the reins of your life and act. This isn't about hustle. It's about momentum, and momentum starts now. Your guidance is if you've been procrastinating, hesitating, that's what this is. I told y'all procrastination, hesitation, apprehension, or endlessly preparing, crossing T's, dotting I's. Let me make sure I got everything together before I leave. Interesting. Let me go back. If you have been hesitating, procrastinating, or endlessly preparing, this card is here to remind you that waiting won't protect you. It only delays your joy. Whatever you're hoping will arrive on its own is waiting on you to go first. Change doesn't knock on your door uninvited. You build it. And the longer you wait, the more power you give to fear and doubt. Choose differently and choose motion. Your journaling prompts are: what have I been putting off, and what story am I telling myself about why? What would happen if I just took one step today, no matter how small? What am I really afraid will happen if I stop waiting and start acting? The activation practice is the now move. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and ask, what can I do right now that my future self will thank me for? Don't overthink it. Write it down and do it. Let the smallest move create a ripple of change. Your affirmation is: I don't wait for change, I create it. My future begins with the step I take today. And your action step is: pick one thing you've been waiting on, an idea, a conversation, a decision, and take meaningful action toward it today. No more waiting for signs. Be the sign. This is guidance as well. Some of you have already asked for advice about something, or you've already done this deep dive within your own. This is self-reflection, like introspection, soul searching. Yeah, it's interesting that that card popped in my head, and I've never read that. I've never pulled this card, but for some reason it just popped in my head, and it was sitting right on top, and the message goes right along with these cards. So Spirit is telling you that nothing's going to change if you continue to wait. You have to be the change that you want in your life. Okay, I don't know what that means, y'all. I don't know. What's at the bottom of the deck? Did I look? The Justice card and the World. Wow. I always say this. This can have something to do with the family, a legal situation. Could even be something online with the World here. But this card is about closure, completion to a cycle, right? And the Justice card, sometimes I feel like we might wait for an apology from someone. For some of you, it's a family member with the Ten of Cups here. We might wait for somebody. This might even be forgiving yourself with the Nine of Swords. But we might wait for somebody to apologize to us. Justice card, make it right. And they don't do it. Somebody could be born in the year 1980. Somebody could be 34 years old. Some of you are born on the 9th. And you got a lot of 9 energy here. But anyway, the World card is again about closure and completion of a cycle with the Justice card. Some of you may be like, I just want somebody to make it right before I can let go. That might be what it is. And sometimes you got to give actually, I feel like you always have to give yourself closure, because I don't think anybody else can. Even when they try, it ultimately boils down to you accepting whatever they say and letting it go. So you always give yourself closure. So I don't know if you're looking for closure for something with the Death card here. Sometimes it may feel like we get cheated. You know, people don't always do right by us, right? We know that. People are, human beings are fallible. They make poor choices. They make selfish decisions. They do all of that crap. And it can leave you in a space sometimes where this card is about healing. It's also a guardian angel. So there could be somebody 20 to 35 years old that's trying to push you maybe to do something here, because the message of the Knight of Pentacles is, you been waiting long enough? Get a move on it. You've already done everything you need to do. It's time to act. And like I said, that message on that card very much correlates to what I see here. The Death card again. So that could be a masculine, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Maybe this person is on the other side. They could be a guide for you right now. The Hermit card is a guide. Again, introspection, soul searching, researching. Maybe some of y'all researching something to death and you might be missing an opportunity. I did that, y'all. I told you I was supposed to start my channel back in 2018, recorded a video and everything, and never put it out. I didn't start until 2021 with my first channel, which is not this channel. Something completely different. And that was 3 years later. So I really do feel like I wish I had started sooner, especially this channel. I wish I had started sooner because I was reading for myself way back in 2017 and 18. So definitely don't procrastinate is the message. What is the Knight of Pentacles in your energy right now? So maybe some of y'all are like, I still need to figure something out. The Magician. See, this is go time. When you get this card, it means go. Y'all know how Melody on Love and Marriage Huntsville said, God said go. That's the message of this card. God said go. It's a green light from spirit to go for something because it's in your wheelhouse. And this card operates outside of the limit of time. While this is really slow energy, delayed kind of energy, this is like there is no timing. You have the ability to jump timelines. The Magician is about alchemy. The Magician is simply about shifting the way you see something, realizing that it is your reality because you say so. And you call this power down from the ethers and down to the earth. Your thoughts become things. You have the power to create the life that you want. And again, there's a message to go for. Use your talent, use your creativity, use your willpower, concentration, brainstorming, whatever. Use it to your advantage because you and only you have the power to do this. And the universe is going to meet you. Gemini and Virgo energy. Wow. Y'all know how sometimes when we are, I have a different message though for love. For some of y'all, there is a person here that's dragging their feet with you. And the Magician, the message of the Magician that I just recently started to wrap my head around is like, if he wanted to, he would. Y'all know that saying, right? Or if she wanted to, she would. It's like somebody has the ability to do something. They're capable, they're able. But if they're dragging their feet, it's a decision that they're making. Right? So that could be what you might need to hear about someone as well. And that doesn't have to be a negative thing. It's just that people, sometimes they come up with excuses. You know, he can be a workaholic. So that could be a person that works too much. Queen of Cups and Page of Cups, I split the deck on. So that could definitely be somebody that has feelings for you, but maybe they prioritize their business or work or whatever's going on in their life over you. What's coming that you don't see? What's the change, the ending, and new beginning? Seven of Cups, confusion, procrastination again. This is shiny object syndrome. This is the fear of missing out. It's sensory overload. It's the feeling of I don't know what to choose. I don't know what is the right thing. It's clouded judgment, smoke and mirrors. This could be that some of you are about to have a reality check about something. Let's keep moving. Scorpio, Venus. What is the Four of Cups? The Queen of Pentacles could be something in earthly matters. This is also work, home, life balance to go along with what I just said. There could be a person missing an opportunity with you because they're materialistic. They're more focused on their career or something than you. Some of you are already married to them though. Or like I said, this could be family. Capricorn energy. This could also mean that there's an opportunity that could be very abundant and prosperous for you. But if you snooze, you'll lose. Four of Cups. Okay. What's going on with the Hermit card as the overall energy? The Six of Swords. Spirit is saying it's time to move forward. And this could also be like avoidance, running away from something that feels uncomfortable. But this is the calm after the storm, and this is a spirit guide. And I said this could be a guide for you. Some of you have a person showing up here. It could be a strong Virgo. It doesn't have to be, but it could be an ancestor of yours. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Wands. There's something here about some stubbornness, Leo. This is your energy, Leo, Mars. This could be the next 7 days. Capricorn energy is here. Taurus and Virgo is here as well. So I'm going to give you a message that may or may not mean anything to you. Some of you have like a job opportunity, a work opportunity, a money-making opportunity that you might feel within your rights not to accept it because maybe you don't like the money that they're talking. And look, by all means, do what's best for you, right? But sometimes this Four of Pentacles can be like holding on to something you need to let go of. And the Seven of Wands is stubborn energy, right? So maybe there's a new opportunity coming in, but you're holding on to something from the past that you need to let go of. That could be a person, that could be a job, that could be a whatever. It could be a home. It could be anything. This is a new job, new car, new home. I feel like God is blessing you with something, but you might be, this Four of Cups and this Four of Pentacles is like stubborn blocking energy. Like, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm set in my ways and I'm being stubborn. These two are definitely stubborn energy. So I don't know what you could be being stubborn about, but it's like the universe is trying to bless you with something. This is manifestation as well, usually money manifesting. But what I was saying is if, for instance, the place wants to hire you, and let's just say, for instance, they're just a little shy of what you want and you're like a stickler for that amount of money, it may not benefit you to reject that offer. It may not. It may be something that feels like a hit in the beginning or a disappointment in the beginning, but it turns out better than you thought. You got to think long term. Four of Pentacles is about thinking long term. Some of you also might need to, you might get a promotion, some unexpected money or something, and maybe you need to save it because there could be something coming where you need to be prepared for it. The Four of Pentacles talks about saving for a rainy day. It's about impulse control, conservative spending, and thinking about the future. This could also be getting money and then wanting to buy something that costs a lot of money. Like maybe you want to buy a new car, you want to buy a new TV, or you want to buy some new shoes or a purse or whatever. And the Spirit is saying, no, I'm giving you this money for something else. Some of you is something for your children. Okay. Or maybe you just need to save it. What's going on with the Knight of Pentacles and the Magician? If this is a love situation, let's see if it's love first. If it's love, the Seven of Pentacles, that's let's be friends first. I'm taking my own sweet time. I like you, you like me. We're going to keep on dating until I figure it out. 7 years could be significant. An age difference or time frame. This usually talks about being friends to lovers, and it's a gestation period, but it's also a reflection. Do I want to keep on investing in this person? Are they making enough of an effort for me? Am I wasting my time? Do I want to stay stuck with, you know, the friends with benefits? Yeah, an ongoing battle with this person. Okay, Taurus, Saturn, the High Priestess. Some of you may not know where you stand with this person, or it could be a relationship that feels secret, sneaky, or something like that. Maybe you do know that you are dealing with somebody who, I mean, you know, that's married or in another commitment. Wow, friendship just came on the TV and it said what is it? Reflectory with friendship. And like I said, the Seven of Pentacles is, the Seven of Pentacles is reflection. Somebody's name could be Khalil. Somebody's name could be TT. Tisha or something like that. But anyway, this is Cancer, Pisces energy with the Seven of Pentacles. It gives like, I don't know where I stand with somebody and I'm tired of trying to figure it out. Yeah, because it's like, you know, you ain't nobody this damn mysterious where you can't figure out what you want. You can't figure out what the words are to say to me, especially if you're intimate with them. It's like, come on now, you know what you want. You know what you don't want. And while you might feel like you're like reading between the lines, nobody wants to read between the lines. We're adults, right? So it's like, just say what you mean and mean what you say. That's what I'm getting for some of you in love. But when it comes to your finances or something, what is this message here? Some of you do have a guide. The High Priestess is a spirit guide. So like I said, you do have a loved one that could be showing up here as well. That's talking to you. Maybe they left here 7 years ago. It was 7 years ago. 2018 could be significant. The Knight of Pentacles comes out again. The Judgment card and the Temperance card. This is an Earth Angel. Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Virgo, Venus. Slow and steady wins the race. These two are slow cards. This is decision-making time. So it does feel like you are like dragging your feet on something. Okay, if you are indeed confused about a decision, Spirit is telling you here to, yes, take your time, but don't use that as an excuse to not move, right? It said that in the book, something about, I forgot, something about the motion. Like, don't become stagnant. You know, slow and steady wins the race. It didn't say stop and observe wins the race. It's slow and steady. So maybe you do have to take your time, move at your own pace while you're making a big decision. This is also your inner calling and your life purpose. It's your North Node activation. So something really powerful is going on with you professionally. But I do feel like there is hesitation. There's fear. There's some type of trepidation, or like doing things in baby steps and almost like that's a crutch. I don't know what that means, if that means anything to you, but that's kind of what I'm seeing, Leo. All right, so if this is love, what's going on with the Seven of Cups and the Death card? Some Some of you are like, I'm not your option anymore. I don't want to be your option anymore. I know y'all come here for love sometimes. You had the 10 of Cups. This person could already be married. Pisces, Mars energy, and then the 10 of Swords. Some of you feel betrayed because this person is married. Maybe they lied about it. This is betrayal. You got 2 10s here as well with the Death card. Death card is endings. 10s are endings and new beginnings as well. 10s reduced to 1. The ending is the 10. The 1 is the new beginning. So it could be a betrayal in a marriage. Maybe a person cheated on you. Maybe they kept options open. So you could be thinking about ending it. Maybe some of you just abruptly cut somebody off. You didn't even explain yourself. Or they could have just left you out in the cold. If this is something else, what's the message? The Death card comes out again. Why are you getting repeating cards? The Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Death card, the Death card. So change, endings, new beginnings. Scorpio energy. The Hierophant is the institution of marriage. And then the 8 of Wands. With the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. That's mind over matter. Some of you know it's time to end something. And the 8 of Wands is the second fastest card in the tarot deck. So this could be messages from someone. Some of you are married to this person. And maybe you're already talking divorce. Or if it's not a marriage, it's a relationship where you might be like, okay, you need to end your marriage before you come talking to me. You know, could be something like that. Taurus, Sagittarius, Mercury, and Scorpio energy. Aries at the bottom of the deck. This is a husband. Look at this. A married couple. And an empire that somebody is building. Some of you, you might have found out. Maybe you was fine. Page of Swords. Oh, that's not the Page of Swords. That's the Page of Wands. Page of Wands. This could be somebody just having fun with you. Somebody that can't leave you alone, but they need to make a choice. A Gemini, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You got Cancer, Venus. And then the 10 of Pentacles is Virgo, Mercury energy. This could also involve a father figure, a sibling, or somebody in your family. Some kind of issue with them. I don't know what that means. I'm going to move on. When it comes to the 4 of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, I'm going to do if it's love. I didn't do this for anybody else, but for some reason I'm doing it like this for you. If it's love, what is the message of the 4 of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles? It definitely gives money or other responsibilities come before the relationship, and somebody is superficial, materialistic, selfish, insecure, something like that, and they missed an opportunity or they're about to. Queen of Pentacles again. Oh my God, you keep getting repeating cards. What's the Queen of Pentacles? The Queen of Cups. Could be a choice between 2 women. You could also be 2 women that are dealing with each other. So these 2 as challenges, shows me somebody emotionally unstable. And that could simply mean that this person just is not in the right headspace to be in a relationship. They could be very fickle. They could be very vain, materialistic, like I said, jealous, insecure, neglect you. These are 2 neglectful women as challenges, right? Some of you could even have a child or children with them. Maybe they're not even a good parent. Queen of Pentacles is a sociopath. It's like somebody wasn't nurturing the connection with you. I don't know why I'm getting like a very superficial energy here. So it could be that simply somebody made you just turn that emotional faucet off for them. And you're just like, I don't have any more to give. Because this is like self-sacrificing, martyring yourself for somebody. Really open-hearted, really pouring out your heart to somebody. And they're like cold and caught up in their work. And like one of those kind of people that's just like, don't matter what you say, they might just kind of gloss over it. Like, yeah, I understand, but they always got an excuse. Like, it's pissing me off a little bit. If this is only about your money, though, what is this message? The Devil, materialism, Capricorn energy. Capricorns are known to be that way. 2 of Pentacles, work, home, life balance. Queen of Pentacles is work, home, life balance as well. So there's an imbalance here. There's a love-hate relationship with someone. If this is love, this could be addictions, bad habits, alcoholism, drugs, sex, you name it. Gambling for some of you. Or somebody financially and emotionally unstable is showing up here. And you may be deciding to not deal with them, and they could be juggling you with another person. This is juggling and not doing a good job of maintaining 2 things at the same time. Somebody's committing to you and something else, or you and someone else. It's overcommitment, biting off more than you can chew, or an inability to commit to something. And it could be that this person is in this very toxic energy. There'll be a lot of lust here, a lot of temptation, a lot of selfishness, ego. Yeah, all of that stuff. But maybe feeling stuck, like you can't let them go at the same time. I don't know. What's going on with the Hermit card and the Six of Swords? If this is love. Two of Wands. Some of you are finding love at a distance. There could be a new person coming in. Aries, Mars. You might be deciding to broaden your horizons. Somebody might be moving here as well. Maybe in secret with the Hermit card. Like at night. Yeah, got the Five of Cups. You got grief. It's facing the past though. Actually, it's facing backwards. I feel like this is a message about moving forward. If this is love, like I feel like you already know something about somebody, and Spirit is saying, okay, well, is the grass greener somewhere else? Should I stay? Should I go? Because this person is facing backwards. I've never seen anybody face backwards on the tarot card before. And there's like a stream, like a little pathway here, if y'all can see it. So that message might be that, you know, the grief is behind you, but if you choose to go back to it as opposed to a new path here, like you got the world in the palm of your hands. This person is usually holding a globe in their hands, but they're facing backwards too. So maybe some of you are feeling compelled to move backwards, but a spirit guide is wanting to move you forward. This is your spirit guide here. Some of you got a black man as your spirit guide. It could be an ancestor. And it's interesting because this is a white woman and a white child, but the angel, the guide, is a black man. I don't know if that means anything. Doesn't have to. We don't have color in the spirit anyway, but yeah, it feels like you're ready to move on from some grief, but maybe you do feel like Hermit is facing the past. Maybe you do still feel like, okay, I need to understand. Like I said before, wanting closure to something. Why did it happen? Why did it happen? Why did it happen? Temperance card is also finding the meaning in what happened to you. The card that comes before this is the Death card. You got the Death card twice. Why did something end? Before I move on, I need to know. I need to make peace with the past. But sometimes you just got to give that to yourself. If this is career, what is this? The Emperor. That usually talks about work in a male-dominated industry, construction, police work, you know, things that usually men do. It's a promotion. And then the Four of Cups in the upright. So this is definitely a message to get going and step it up here. Aries energy, Cancer moon. So the Four of Cups is flipped in reverse now, which means you're coming out of stagnation. You're ready to do something bold. Some of you do have a big move on the horizon though. Two of Wands and the Six of Swords is a move over a body of water. Maybe you don't want to do it, but you're being mind over matter and you're doing it anyway. This is also discipline and focus. So for some of you, this desire to go back to the past, you're like, nah, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to continue my healing. You got a new outlook on something. You got new options, clarity. You're snapping out of something and you're choosing your happiness. So that is what I see for you, the Magician. Something is in your wheelhouse. You are manifesting a brand new beginning. The Fool. I love it. Aquarius energy, Gemini, and Virgo energy. This could be something at the top of the year and the world. Both of these are self-actualizing. You're realizing your own magic here. And that you are the one in control of your destiny. There's a cycle that's completing, and it's made you more of a manifester, more of a magician, giving you more confidence. As long as your perspective on it is right, you'll walk away from it feeling more empowered. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you all the next time. Leave me a comment if you so choose, and also hype the video if you do have any more hype points, because I know you only get a certain amount, I believe, per day. So I would appreciate that. It does help. I will see you all the next time. Somebody's name could be Courtney. Someone's last name could be Porter. Somebody's name could be Donovan or Dominic or something like that. There was another one that I heard. It's gone. It's gone, y'all. Maybe Crystal. It might have been Crystal. That doesn't sound right, but it could be Crystal. Anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.